Les Miserables, everybody is talking about it. However, this is not a video about Les Miserables. This is a video about something else entirely, something completely different. The Guilt Trip. So The Guilt Trip is one of those planes, trains, and automobiles type road trip type movies where you have one person who's really annoying and naive but nice, who annoys the other person who's kind of normal but kind of stuck up. That's this movie. However, in this movie, it's Barbra Streisand and Seth Rogen playing mother and son. Now, I will say this, Barbra Streisand was well cast in this movie. She does her job well as annoying, overbearing mother, but she, you know, you want to like her. And in a story which you know is like, okay, they're gonna go on the road and they're gonna bond and they're gonna have a falling out and then they're gonna bond again. All right, it's a mother-son bonding movie, so I know what it's about. I'm on board with this. I want to like the movie. Any son with a mom wants to like a mother-son bonding movie. However, this movie just annoyed the living shit out of me. And it bored me too, and that's a completely bad thing. Any two sensations that a movie should not put on people simultaneously is boredom and annoyance. But this movie does it like a master. I don't know who annoyed me more, Barbra Streisand or Seth Rogen. I mean, Barbra Streisand's this really overbearing, annoying mom, you know, she's always pinching his cheeks, and you're like, all right, if that were me, that would be kind of infuriating also. But ultimately, she's a nice lady, so you do want to like her. And there's Seth Rogen, who just treats her like shit, and he's kind of a dick to her. It's okay to watch Robert Downey Jr. act like a shithead to Zach Galifianakis, or Steve Martin act like an asshole to John Candy, but then John Candy has that one scene where he's all like, I like me. My wife likes me. You're like, the fast forward, this is brutal. I mean, it's good, but it's rough. But Seth Rogen just being a sarcastic dick to his mom, you're like, all right, dude, really? What did she do to you? Did she punch you when you were a kid? I mean, why be an asshole? However, he's stressed out because he's the super smart guy who's made this cleaning product that cleans better than anything on the planet, apparently. And he can't really sell it to people. That's why they're on a road trip. Well, more or less why they're on a road trip. He's going to these different meetings pitching his product. But then it does that movie thing where this person has a master's degree in botany or science or whatever the hell he has a master's degree in. He's so smart, but he's an idiot. It just seems like that cliche Hollywood thing where it's like, oh, this person is smart because the script says he's smart, but his actions show that he's actually a dumbass. I mean, more or less, Seth Rogen is the same thing in everything, really. Only thing that's different about his character is the character description within the script. Other than that, he's Seth Rogen who does Seth Rogen quips and sarcasm. That's what he is in this movie. The scene that I actually liked in this movie was the steakhouse scene. I actually enjoyed that scene. But that's one thing. It can't make up for the other 90 minutes of me going, no. I'm bored and annoyed. That's bad. The steakhouse scene was ultimately like an episode of Man vs. Food, in which case I would rather watch the slob from Man vs. Food just eat a lot for real and maintain his status as a national treasure and an American hero. Having to sit through another hour and 20 minutes of crap and annoyance, no, that's not worth it. The movie has a couple of times where you're like, okay, that's really sweet, I get it. But I see it as solitary confinement. It's solitary, it sucks, it's not good. If someone smuggles you a couple pieces of bread, yeah, you have those couple things that kind of brighten your day, but in the end, it's still solitary confinement, and it's still terrible. The baffling amount of unoriginality in this movie mixed with the annoying characters who annoy each other, annoy themselves, and annoy me, just... it made for a mix where I'm like, nope, I'm done. I haven't given one of these in a while, so hey, let's just give it. End of the year kind of shit. The Guilt Trip is... dog shit. So what is a good mother-son bonding type movie out there? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but they have to be out there. Otherwise, this is a really poor first attempt. What's your favorite? Whatever it is, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.